Yeah, I remember your family on the sideline during games. I remember. Do you remember when to kind of go back to the youth days? Um, I remember your dad would buy you cleats every time you scored a goal or something like that. Do you remember
It would
that?
be, yeah, it would be something like that. I think it was more than one goal though. I think it was like maybe like hat trick or something.
You had to get a brace, maybe a brace or a
Uh,
hat trick.
yeah, probably something like that.
Um, when you look back at your youth days playing, what did you love about it, and what pushed you to become better?
My youth days.
Yeah, because you clearly have a passion, like you love the game. Like, so when you look back at when you used to play, club in the at your young ages, when you
I
look
mean,
back, like you're like, oh man, that one time, or
the passion just came came along. I've never really like went out looking for it or anything like that. It just happened to be in me, and I didn't. It's like I wasn't looking out to love the sport. It just happened to grow into me, and that's where I grew my passion from. And it's just it was like it's just. I mean, there's nothing you can hate about the sport. Honestly, it's just a very emotional, like happy, like everything's just all in one sport. Like you just you just enjoy it every time.
so. I spoke to you yesterday on the phone before we were gonna set up this call, and I
Mhm.
said that there's always one story that comes to my mind, and I'm not sure if you thought about it some more after our phone call, but
I'm I'm
do you?
pretty bad at remembering stuff.
That's okay.
You gotta tell me.
Do you remember your first red card?
Oh my God, yes I do.
Do you want to tell the
Yes I
story
do.
first?
I remember it clearly. It was against DMS.
Yep.
We were in, what was it, Thousand Oaks? Was it Thousand
Mm-hmm.
Oaks?
Mm-hmm.
I had a yellow card and we were winning. The ball went out of bounds and you told me to kick it. And I kicked it and you didn't know I had a yellow card. And the ref came up to me and gave me a second yellow card and I got a red card. Yeah, I remember that now. Like it
It
was
honestly,
yesterday.
it kills me. It kills me because I'm not saying I would never not do that again to encourage a player to manage the time,
Yeah,
but yeah, I just you said it perfectly. We're in Thousand Oaks playing DMS. I think we're up like just 1-0, close
yeah.
game as usual. Yeah, you had a yellow, and then you're on like, and then the minute he blew the whistle, I was like, oh no. And then like I felt so, and I remember you just like your
Um,
shoulders just like slumped
yeah,
because you were suspended now. Like it wasn't like you were
yeah.
just like out for the game.
I mean, honestly, when you told me to kick the ball, I wasn't even thinking about it.
I
I
know.
just did it. I was just like, I'm doing it. I just forgot about my yellow card too.
Oh my gosh. And I remember going up to your parents after the game just being like, I'm so sorry. But I mean, at least it's a great story that your first red came from not yourself, but actually, unfortunately, your
My coach.
inexperienced club coach at the time.